So day one at work, been here for a couple hours now. It is 1:38 in the afternoon. I'm kind of just relaxing in one of the cars that we're doing the pictures for. It's just, observe, pretty much do nothing. I've gotten to take like a couple of pictures because I'm still in the learning phase. So that's pretty much it. Wanted to take a quick second to kind of film in a car. I'm looking because somebody else is coming up on me. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening right now. So day one. Alright, so back in another car again. It is 3:03 if this clock is correct. Should be a fairly short day today. 3:30 is actually like super early time. That was one of the things I found out today, is that the normal time to get out is probably around 5. So that should be something when it comes to leaving here at 5 and then going straight to my night job, because I'm keeping that one too. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those are going to be kind of tough for me. But yeah, we're supposed to get out fairly early, which is good because I'm supposed to have a date today, so that should be nice. We just got to figure out where the heck we're going to meet up at. But yeah, I'm glad that we are actually getting out at around 3:30 today instead of 5. Because when I was we did a break. I went to sleep for like a quick second. I was just at the table and I was like, I'm just gonna close my eyes and relax. So took a quick nap. It was super tiny, and so we're gonna get out of here. We should be out of here soon, within like the next half hour, which is great. And then tomorrow's gonna be the crazy day because I'm gonna be working both jobs. Plus, I'm gonna be getting up earlier because today I got up at 8 to get here at 9. Tomorrow I have to wake up at 6 to get here at 7. So it's gonna be very different tomorrow, especially because tomorrow apparently is supposed to be the long day. So I'm gonna be getting up 2 hours earlier than I did today, and I'm probably going to be working 2 hours later than I did today as well. So tomorrow should be nuts, and we'll see how that goes. We will definitely see how that goes, how tired I am when I film when I'm at my other job. So it should be okay. But so far it's been fun. It's been a good day. It's very simple. It's the observing day, so nothing is really, it's just like I kind of get to do a little bit. I get to push the cars up. I mentioned I took a picture of one of the cars, so it's like my observation period, and then it's like, all right, now I get to get into it tomorrow and the rest of the week. So that's kind of where it is right now. I am still a little sleepy, but after that tiny super quick, I don't even know how long I was asleep for. It couldn't have been more than like 10 minutes. After that I've felt a little bit better. Right now at this point I'm a little hungry. Had lunch at noon, which was 4 Cliff Bars. So that's pretty much all I got in me right now. And some Pop-Tarts that I ate when I first got here. So that's pretty much where my body is at right now. And it's like, all right, ready for some legitimate food, get some stuff going, and just have something. So depending on how the whole date goes, I might actually stop and get some food on my way home, because I have no idea how that's going to play out, like how we're going to, exactly when and where we're going to meet up. So depending on where I end up having this date today, I may or may not eat before that, because I'm a little hungry, and that might also help me wake up a little. Although I do need to go to the house anyway, because I have to upload the... What day is it? Holy crap. It's Tuesday. So the podcast. I have to upload the podcast. I have to upload my review for The Gifted, because they had the season finale yesterday. At least, obviously, by the time I'm filming this, it was yesterday. Black Lightning comes on tonight, which really sucks because I'm going to be doing the podcast at 9, so I won't be able to see the episode. And I don't know how that's going to play out, especially with, like I said, tomorrow being the super crazy long day. But I like this new job, vehicle photographer. It's nice. Has photography right in the title, so I really love that, because that's what I want to do. So that's great. I guess the next clip is going to be me in my car, probably eating some Pop-Tarts, because it'd be the end of the day. So that's pretty much where we're headed now. Alright, so I am at work once again. Obviously I didn't end up filming yesterday. It is actually 8:05, if that's the correct time. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm sure it's 8:05. It must have been here for an hour. But yeah, day 2. It is day 2 now. Day 1 went forever. It was not the 3:30 thing like it was supposed to be. It was until 6:30, in fact. So even on my very first day, I did end up getting 9.5 hours. And right now we are waiting because I have no idea what's going on. For some reason we're not pushing the cars through, so I don't really know what the deal is for some reason. We just aren't pushing the cars through. So we're about to get going again because we've already started working, and then suddenly we just stopped. So I didn't know what the problem was. So that's kind of why I have the time to do this. So that's what I'm waiting on, is us to move, because I don't know what the problem is. Oh, okay. So I just figured out what the problem is. I just saw the guy go past me. Apparently one of the cars is out of gas. So that's what happened. We got stalled because one of the cars did not have gas in it. So that's why we were backed up. So we're kind of just waiting now. And because we've done the pictures for the cars, we can't do more pictures, like, because we have to do them, the way we have to do them is in a set. So when they're in the line, we get the interior and stuff, and then when they're in the booth, that's when we do the photographs for the exterior. So that's what happened, because I was like, I have no idea what's going on. We just ended up stopping the move. So yeah, that is how it is right now. Apparently Wednesdays are the super long days, so it might be just like yesterday as far as going until 6:30 or something like that. And the only reason that really sucks is because, of course, I have my other job tonight, which I might try to get covered and switch days to tomorrow, because on Thursdays and Fridays are the actual get out around 3:30 sort of days. So that might be what I end up doing, if I can get a hold of the guy during lunch, hopefully, because otherwise that would just suck. So yeah, we got everybody coming around. There's like a ton of people coming around. It's weird. Like a lot of people are just passing me up. So I'm like, oh, let me duck the camera. But that's pretty much what's happening right now. It is day 2. It is the madness. It is early, and I just want to like sleep in this car right now. But back to the grind, and then I have no idea when I'm gonna film next. So this is day 2. I'll let you guys know what happens for sure. I don't know, maybe in the middle of the day or at the end of the day, if I end up having to work my second job, which I really hope I don't, because I might just legitimately take a nap or something, because I only slept for like 6 hours because of the podcast. So there's that. So we'll see how it all plays out, because I'm already sleepy, but it's not as bad as it could be, I think. So that's where we are, and hopefully we'll get things going really soon. I don't know what time it is right now. I don't know if you guys can really hear me too well. Kind of just waiting. Cars are not here. We have one car that's locked, another car that won't start, and that's kind of blocking the path for all the other cars. So I was hoping this would be like our super early day, because that's what it was supposed to be. It's 1:49 right now. Which hopefully we still get out at 3:30. That would still be earlier, but I was thinking it was going to be like crazy early. And I just apparently started on the busiest week in the universe. Everything's just been like, this is longer than expected. This is a lot of work. This is crazy. Bunch of cars stopping, this and that. So going through, doing what we can. And here comes the truck. So I'm going to get back to work. Crap, I am dying. Alright, so it is 1:07 in the afternoon. We had lunch. I had 2 Cliff Bars and some wild cherry Pepsi. Delicious. I wouldn't exactly say filling, but pop is, you drink some pop and it fills you up, because it's liquids, and all the bubbles and all that crap. So I'm somewhat full, which allowed me to keep one of my Cliff Bars, or keep 2 of my Cliff Bars, because I always bring 4. So it was normally, I was like, I'll eat 3 and try to save one for like my late night break. But I was able to save 2, so that's good. I still have some pop because I was able to get refill this fountain. So I had lunch in the car, and that's pretty much it. I'm walking around, we're doing our pictures. I keep freaking thinking of this song by the K-pop group Lucas, because one of the categories, like we have the categories for where we get the pictures, and one just says engine. So I keep thinking of that song, like engine. So that's what's on my mind right now, and that's pretty much it. Just kind of waiting. So odds are we're going to be here until 6:30. It is supposed to be a long day. Could not get in touch with the guy from my other job, by the way, so I'm freaking out, because I'm like, oh man, I'm going to have to work a super long day and then go to my other job and then basically as soon as I finish, leave and come back to do this all tomorrow, which fortunately we do still get out around 3:30. It's supposed to be our thing is that we actually get out early on Thursdays and Fridays, because that's when like the end of the week stuff is all said and done. So I'm hoping that that's the case, but I would still much rather get covered tonight, so that way I don't lose like literally an entire day. If I'm going to be here until 6:30, that means I would be at my other job until, I probably wouldn't get there until like 7 or later. So say like 7:10, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would take me probably 4 hours. So as soon as I finish, I would have to leave to go home to go to sleep, because I'd have to get up, I have to get up at 6 just to make sure that I get, to work on time. So it's crazy. And like, I'm going to be so happy when it's the summer, because once it hits summer, I won't have to worry about the weather, because that's like my main reason for even waking up at 6 o'clock is like, I just want to be sure that when I get up at 6, it's not some disaster, like a crazy snowstorm, and then, overnight, and then I wake up at 6:30, and it's like, crap, there's no way that I could possibly make it to work on time. So at this point is like, with the winter weather, I'm too scared to risk waking up at like 6:10 or 6:20 or something like that, because even though I could do it, because it only takes me like 20 or so minutes, because traffic is nothing at 6 in the morning, which I do love. I'll admit that I do love the fact that I can basically leave for work in the morning, just like I did for my night job. It's the same thing. It'll still only take me like 20 to 30 minutes. So I do love that. But with the weather, I don't want to risk it, because you just never know. Even if you follow it, you never know what's about to happen. Like, it'll just switch up on you. So it's just like, I don't want to risk it. Plus, it being in the morning, you never really know how traffic is going to be. You assume it's just be like smooth sailing. You're up at 6 in the morning. But I just never want to risk it, because there were quite a few people on the road today. I was like, this feels like normal traffic to me. It wasn't slow or anything like that. Outside of like, there are a lot of trucks on the road, like big rigs and stuff. So those were moving fairly slow. But that's about it. So far, it's been okay. Like I said, yesterday I got up, I drove at 8 o'clock instead of driving at 6. But yeah, I hope I get covered for today, because I would like to have some actual time. I would like to have like a full, some hours within the day. Like yesterday I had like 4 hours to do stuff, hardly even that, because we had the podcast, and so that was like driving for like an hour or so back and forth, and then we did about 40-minute episodes. So I didn't really have that much time. I watched like the second half of Supergirl. I started like the first 15 minutes of Black Lightning last night after I got out of the shower, just drying off. I was like, let me just try to see something here. So I don't know, my reviews and stuff, everything's going to be like so out of whack this week. Is really crazy. But I'm more concerned with just not having any time for like the whole day. Man, that feels really good. Like, just my hand is like super cold. That actually felt great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry this is such a super talky vlog. I might cut this up into 2 parts, because every time I do it, it's just like, I need to relax and just talk to you guys. So I'll probably end up cutting this up into a couple of parts, just like my first week or so vlogs, because it's just me talking and there's not much to it. But that is the deal right now. I would love to go to sleep right now. I really would. It would just feel so good. I slept for like 6 hours because we did the podcast. It was super weird. I was like, I don't know how my buddy does it. Nate, in the podcast, I mentioned like, we have to make sure we do our like 30 to 40 minute range, because I got to be at work at 7 in the morning. He was like, I feel your pain, I got to be at work at 6. I was like, that means he has to be up at 5 or something insane. I was like, I just don't know how he does it, but he does it. He's used to it. I mean, I guess, he's been doing what he does for a while now, so he's very used to it. I'm like, this is the first time I've ever had to definitively do something and be like, yep, I hired in to do this, and now I'm doing this every single day, or at least every weekday, and hopefully very, very rarely on the weekends. They did say that sometimes it gets super freaking ridiculous and we might work Saturday. I said sometimes it even gets more ridiculous than that, and we could work Sunday, although that's like double pay, so I'm not gonna hate that. That'd be insane if it was double pay, and I got that would be so cool. I wouldn't want to do it though, because it would be like sweet the whole weekend. But yeah, that's the vlog for now. I don't know if this is the end of the vlog. I don't know why I just said that. This might be, I don't know. Like I said, every time I do this, it's just me talking, because there's nothing else for me to do. I don't know why we are not moving right now. We're sitting here, and it's just like having like these flashbacks a little bit to when I used to work at the anime conventions, and it's just like, oh man, I just want to be moving, because I know we're gonna be here forever, and I feel like every second that we're not moving is another little bit of forever. so I don't want that. But it's fun doing the vlog in the car. This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's it for this section. I got nothing else. I've kind of vented, I think. I'm gonna get some Pepsi. That's what I'm gonna do. It stops wars and stuff now, so that's what I'm gonna do.